Hi, my name is Zaim. This is the Brazilian Grand Prix race weekend review. Actually, I should wait until the end of the season, but this is a special race review video because first thing, Catalan, second thing, Massa's last Brazilian Grand Prix at Interlagos. So, yep, the first point will be Vettel won the race. He had an absolute pitch of a start from second place. His second phase of the start was just utterly brilliant. I'm not joking. He got around on the Bottas into the Senna SS. So yeah. Alonso got stuck between Australian and a French sandwich in a so that led to Ricciardo spinning off at turn 2. Ricciardo had an amazing start from 14th place. Hence, I think, he had an amazing start from 14th place until that collision with Alonso and Grosjean. Actually, Grosjean squeezed Alonso into Ricciardo. So, yep. So, Ricciardo managed to finish the race in the points from last place after he pitted for new wings. Then for the first time in 27 races, Esteban Ocon, I nailed his name. Usually I have problem pronouncing his name. Okay. Grosjean collided with Esteban Ocon at turn 6. Turn 6. So he had to retire with a broken. To me, it looks like a broken front right suspension or a broken wing. I think if it was a broken wing, he can absolutely roll back to the pits. I think it was a broken side pod. But if it was a broken side pod, also he can absolutely just crawl back to the pits with a wrecked car. But I think it's a broken suspension. With a broken suspension, you can't drive car back to the pits. I think it's a broken suspension that Ocon suffered. So yeah. On the safety car restart, Verstappen almost had Raikkonen, but Raikkonen hold his nerve. That also happened towards the end of the remaining 10 laps of the Grand Prix when Hamilton was chasing down Raikkonen, but Raikkonen also hold his nerve to collect his third successive podium since the US Grand Prix. US, Mexico, Brazil. So now he has 91 podiums. Yeah. And he still has not win in a Ferrari since he went back to the team in 2014. So yep. It was a good start from Raikkonen. It's almost an amazing start from Verstappen, but all the Renault powered cars, they had to downgrade their turbo because they had a turbo problem in Mexico with almost all their turbo, all their Renault powered cars retiring except for Verstappen and Gasly, I think. Hartley retired, Ricardo retired, Hulkenberg, Sainz, got Gasly and Verstappen. Verstappen was driving the Red Bull and Gasly was driving the Toro Rosso powered by Renault. So they had to downgrade their turbo, so he couldn't go on the attack after the safety car restart. So so it was a bit of a quiet race until he had to do some defending against Hamilton, but it did not work as planned because at turn 4 Hamilton snapped him up. So I'm talking about Verstappen. So forgot what was that, but he got 4th place from Verstappen. I already told you about the last 10 laps, right? So the other one is Massa. He managed to keep Alonso behind him and finish in 7th place in his last Brazilian Grand Prix, and it was nice touch from the Williams team to let his son congratulate his father on the car to pit radio, or I call it the team radio. So and there was a special podium interview by some Brazilian pundit with Massa. After the top 3 podium finishes was interviewed, he interviewed Massa. So Massa has 11 wins, has quite a few number of podiums. And in his 16th year, not in his 16th year, in his 16 seasons in F1. So it was his last race. He used to be teammates the former 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher and his former Ferrari teammate, now who is currently Vettel's teammate, Kimi Raikkonen and Fernando and Alonso. So he used to race with a German, a Spanish and a Finnish in Ferrari. And he made his debut with with Sauber 01 or 03 actually. He made his debut with Sauber in 03. It was 01, Raikkonen was driving in the Sauber, right? Then 14 to 16 year career for Massa. So and I really am sad that he did not manage to win the 08 championship that he really deserved. But at least that year they managed to win the constructors title for the 16th time as a constructor in F1. So yeah. Massa will be missed. He is one of the shortest driver to have raced in F1. The other one was Glock, Timo Glock, the German, who drove a Toyota. So yep. So bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Zahim Iskandar Husni. Numero Uno is back on the top step of the podium. I'm really happy for it. Okay, so bye. Numero Uno.